waitress comes out to clear the table, she's confronted with the open leg.
This is just normal. This is how I roll.
Gym time. Chocolate milk. That's how we do.
Chocolate milk on the go.
Yeah, man. Been replying to Instagram comments on my friend's got post because I'm of the opinion if people are going to take time out to comment on my stuff, I'm going to take the time out to comment back. I think that's fair enough. We are on our way to TTC Strength. We'll be there in
about 30 seconds.
30? Oh, okay. About 30.
Literally just down the road.
30 seconds. Don't
keep rolling.
Okay, another speeding fine, mate. Alrighty, we're down here at TTC Strength. Can you please introduce yourself?
Jesse Williams, strength coach. Not here, but I guess I part-time help all the guys out here.
Yeah.
Based out of Brisbane, ex-professional football player. Now just a coach and a guy that just likes to lift weights a lot.
Yeah, Matt. What's your Instagram handle?
The Monster,
Yep.
THA Monster with an A instead of an E.
Excellent, cool. So tell us a little bit about your experience. You briefly touched on it, so tell us more about what you're doing in the States and
I
both
played
as an athlete, as a coach.
Yeah, so I went over to the US. I was there probably 9-10 years. I went to college there, played professionally there, and then did all my sort of work stuff for strength conditioning and intern, and then as a strength coach in the US. All my knowledge and experience stuff is from pretty much coaches and stuff I've worked with in the US, athletes. I was lucky enough to work with heaps of NFL players, heaps of college kids getting ready to be professional athletes.
Yes,
so it was easy for me to gain my experience with high-level athletes pretty early. So
yeah, man. Excellent. And today, I guess, like, what are your current goals? Let's talk about that. What are your current goals with your own training?
To be honest, just getting back to somewhat strong.
Yeah. I think you're telling me you bench press about 280.
Yeah, that was when I was a young boy. Probably if I float around 250, 260 for bench.
You're benching today, right?
Yeah, bench today.
Yeah.
Probably deadlift around, try and get up to maybe mid threes the next couple of months. And still probably get up to, high twos, maybe 3 for squatting.
Great.
Depending how my knees are post everything else.
So you've had about 6 surgeries.
Yeah, I had a bunch of surgery, especially on my knee. So the biggest thing now is not just working hard, but working smart. So
definitely,
it's good so far. So we'll just got to play it just safe.
Yeah, because NFL, man, the training there would have been next level, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it was a different type of world, especially compared to Australia. The workload was huge from day one, but I survived barely with my body.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of just picking up the pieces now, fixing and constantly rehabbing and trying to strengthen everything that's weak.
Beautiful, excellent. So guys, pretty much I've had a few issues myself with my hips, my ankles and that kind of thing, and we're going to go through a bunch of stuff today, and we're going to document all of that, and hopefully it gives me some help, some relief, and we can pass that knowledge on to you guys, and that's why this channel is coming about. So we're going to get stuck into that, but thanks for watching. Make sure you follow the Monster, and we'll get it done. So I just finished the first part, and feeling good, feeling really good. It's one of those things we was talking about that often we don't stretch our muscles hard enough or for long enough. The thick band of distractions doing really good stuff for me, really freeing up through my hip joint, and then my hips have been bugging me for a long time, so I'm really keen to see how today's squat session goes. But I'm really enjoying today. These two are awesome. The knowledge. You're up, boy? It's very painful, but I think it's very much worth it. I'm standing up and feeling immediate results, so just gonna keep playing around. And it's one of those things where you need to trial and error a lot of things to find what works for you, and not necessarily just worry about what the literature says. So we're gonna just try a whole bunch of things today and get to the bottom of something that works for me, that I can do on a daily basis, and then I'm gonna get some of these thick bands and whatnot and get stuck into it. So anyway, on to the next one.
Father. Oh yeah. It's a battle between him and Critter, who has the shortest shorts.
I do.
Further the video goes on, the shorter the shorts get.
What's going on?
Just end up wearing undies.
Hey, so you want to roll out? Let's roll out on an angle. Still up in that same girdle. All I'm just doing is getting a usual like basic quad stretch. I mean glute stretch. And then from there, I'm just going to set here, and I'm just going to rock. Probably heard my back crack.
Yeah, I heard that.
Back and forth. You can change the angles a little bit. Rocking it back and forth.
Sick. And band's the same side as that leg.
Yeah, I do more moving stuff pre-workout. Post-workout, like I'll sit here for minutes at a time just trying to stretch my glutes and stuff. Oh, you were a tight guy. I prefer Jesse to this close.
So what is that stretch?
Yeah.
Is that leg straight under?
Yep. Right up there. Not really nuts.
Yeah.
And then just get that same angle.
Like that?
Yep. Is that good pull?
Yeah, it's got to go. And do I bring this leg up or just bring it there?
Well, you just find wherever it's really tight. And then you can start getting that rock across. Don't sit in that across. Just slowly rock across. Slowly rock across. You got your V fixed? Really?
Shit.
I should get some. That's it. Alright. So put your right leg in it. Now facing forward. Facing forward. So you're going to pull all the way up to like knee shoulder velocity. Yeah. Now reach back. Put your knee on that. Right knee. There you go. Okay, to keep this one, is really getting out of that knee circle tilt and far in that right leg as much as you can. And then just sinking in back and forth. Because this is a free, just start moving. We don't want to do too much static associated with this. No, direct this more. Yeah, really just fucking bang it up. Feel pretty tight? Yes.
As soon as you tuck under.
Oh yeah. Or else you just flex. You can stretch a little bit of it, but stretching that front calf will be just fucking let loose a bit. I see people all the time like, yeah man, I'm pretty flexible, hip flexors. Fuck out of here. It's like their hips up and like, oh wait, hold on.
And it's, I think I was like 8 point.
Yeah, just pull it down a bit more. I mean, you can really just keep it anywhere at the height of the hip. You don't want to go up. It's just easy that way. Plus it's easy to find shit just like up and down too.
Keeping glute on the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, when you come back, you can relax, but make sure we turn it back on and go back down. So I can do three, just get that psoas a little bit. Yeah. It's real basic. Bend them up. Yep, give me 3 glute bridges. Do you want to see if I can get it or what? You got money on it? You reckon we got it?
Yeah.
I'm still pushing out both legs for 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, relax. Pushing in for 3 seconds. Oh! Was that 2?
Yeah, it's like boom.
Did you feel that?
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's cool.
That was at your SI. Not set it, but it'll help with it.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a fucking good one.
That was, I've never had 2 like that.
That was down to Lily's. And Lily went,
That's how I was cramping my knuckles.
yeah.
I felt it on my elbow.
You want to talk to me about what we just did?
Yeah, it just fucked you up.
Tell me about that. What we just do?
It's basic setting of your pubic symphysis or PS. Now we can tell it cracks back into place. It gets out pretty often if you're fucking doing anything pretty much. Or have pretty weak, pelvic function.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to set back in, nothing too crazy. You can do it by accident sometimes.
Yeah.
But the little series I took you through is just something super basic. You can set it in quickly.
We just relax the legs, 3 glute bridges, 3 abduction.
Pushing out, pushing in. If it doesn't go the first time, you can repeat that one more time. But usually, like yours did,
Went.
if it doesn't really go on the first time, second time, lower percentage. Sometimes it does, but often it goes first time right away.
Cool. Oh man. Magician. You're living up to the critter. He's living up to the name.
That point.
He's living up to the name magician. Yeah.
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 The monster magician.
I feel like somebody has that already.
I feel like
That's a pretty common thing.
Yeah, I
Sure,
reckon.
Copperfield or them Blaine's rocking that.
Yeah. Does that feel alright?
Yeah.
You just scratching your shit. Alright, orange one's
Okay, we're going to run through my ankles now. I've had a few issues from rugby and that. And left side I've had skin and I've got like bone spurs in the tibia, so I do have to mobilise them quite a lot before squatting and things like that. So if you have any ankle issues, pay attention to the next clip. We're going to just run through some stuff. I've never done this before, but keen to try it out and see what results I can get.
Where's the bed? Sit back so it's like up to there. Yeah, we're going to do some So what we're going to do now is we're going to compress it, right? We're going to try and refill the space here, and then I'm going to manually load it. Hey, to be honest, it's not going to feel very good. And we're going to go for about 3 minutes. So, there we go. As straight as you possibly can. Pretty tight. Good. I do this to myself sometimes. It's hard to get really fucking tight, but this is going to be really tight your feet too. Huh? Targeted, but not sitting everyone. You just yell Mayweather for me? Yeah. Yeah. What'd you say?
McGregor tees 4,700 pounds.
That's it? So they like all the tickets to the one. Can you slide? Yep, now continue to move. Feel pretty good distraction. Straight. Let's go side to side. Alright. I go back to what's more painful, the tightness of the also taste the rainbow. Hands on the bench, do some calf stretches. Yep. Try and get it down there. Feel that 5 more. Feel weird for a little bit. This thing is just giving out distraction. Feel free up for the meantime. I suggest getting something doing this. So just going to put that other foot up onto the other knee. You're going to thread your right fingers all the way through as deep as you can to your toes. It's going to be pretty painful.
Oh, man. It's fucking hard, man. Oh, got it!
Alright, from there, not using your hands, with your feet crushing over your hand, and then releasing all the way back up. As much as you can, then push it all the way back up, and back down. Do 30 of those. Even the other one I haven't done it for ages. Like my hands are pretty much going. I have big hands. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, they're already, like,
It's just that, like the build-up of like crap in here from being so compressed, and not doing something like this over time. Like, you roll your feet out at all?
I haven't in the past, like a ball, like some points, but not regularly.
I suggest regularly, definitely. And then I'll show you some with stretching that big toe as well. Help with flexion. It'll help with control, especially feeling more grounded. Your big toe plays a huge role in any sort of stepping, running, and for you guys lifting, firm base. So once you've done 30, we're going to just slowly rotate our whole ankle around. So, yeah, so we're going to be like that while I'm going up and down with the hand. Yeah. And all we're doing is just moving the ankle, moving the feet around, moving the toes.
So whilst you're still doing that?
Yeah, whilst we're still doing the toe thing. Maybe gags. I actually want to get a workout into it.
Yeah, really trying. Appreciate your time.
Oh no, it's all good. You know, to do it to prove a point. The hip stuff works, so it's good. It's definitely one of those things you can keep in your toolkit for, you know, specific either clients when you get comfortable with it, but also yourself. I get it when I get off the plane, I'm like straight to like rolling out, like doing all my hip distraction stuff. Any sort of tightness, anytime you like squat and you get the SI problems, and straight away get rid of the freaking tension up there and start.
Never had
You got pretty good mobility in your hips. When you squat, you're reasonably smooth when it is over the way up.
on your toes.
So the stalk stands holding you there for 30 seconds. Yeah, a little bit more bend. Load that glute up.
Alright, so here what I'm trying to do is hold a single leg half squat. It's effectively a mix between a squat and a single leg Romanian deadlift, aiming to stimulate the quadriceps and the glute, especially the medial glute, in a stability fashion. So you're doing a static hold, but you are activating these muscles through stabilization. This is actually enhanced by the foam pad, creating an unstable base, causing you to obviously fire those muscle groups to stay still. Afterwards, then going to do repetitions, 15 repetitions of that same movement, very minimal, but again, looking to engage those big muscle groups, the quads and the glutes. Straight after that, we're going to do a single leg hold on the same leg with the other knee up at a 90 degree angle, holding again for 30 seconds, and you'll find that this will actually be a lot tougher on that glute, again the one that is planted. To add a dynamic component to this exercise, we're going to start some open and close the gates, which again will cause a stability issue laterally for that planted leg, as well as opening up that other hip region. We finish off the sequence with some single leg Romanian deadlifts, aiming to hinge from the hip, utilizing our planted hamstring, glute, and of course all of the muscles in and around the ankle. It's an excellent sequence just for proprioception, so awareness of your surroundings, how your body's moving, and I found it was an extremely useful tool to get my glutes firing very hard, and I found that to be beneficial moving into my session.
Such big ass legs, man. Glutes are fucking strokes. You get some conditioning. Yeah, but get your foot on the pad. Front foot on the pad. Palms up. 15 palms up. Depress, roll forward, pull back. There we go. Look at these synchronized brothers right here. One got all the facial hair.
Out of the three of us, I wonder whose closest this is.
It's Lily's. All about posterior tension.
Yeah.
That's where strength is. Am I right, Critter? What do you know about strength? You don't know.
You know, hold, like back and hold back.
Squeeze, yeah. Keeping the press, but squeeze.
If anyone doesn't know, depress just means shoulders down.
Yep.
Up depressed. I am up depressed. Depress your shoulders.
We all are before the workout.
Alright, we're done. Alright, we're all done now at TTC, finished training. Critter, how you feeling?
Relaxed.
You're in shade, you're in shade. Relaxed, yeah. We just did some hanging. We didn't video that because maybe that'll be for another time.
Yeah.
Just gonna keep it to the mobility and activation stuff that we did, the training, and yeah, it was good, man.
No reps.
Thank you for everything this weekend.
All good.
Appreciate it. I'm sure everyone on the channel appreciated it. Jesse, can we even see it? Yeah, we can. Thank you for all that, my friend.
No worries.
Hopefully everyone would have learnt something from the band stuff we did back there. I think, did we video the activation stuff? We did.
Yeah, we did a little bit, yep.
Yeah. So guys, implement that stuff. It was fantastic for me today. I'm going to keep using that. We talked about how consistency is going to be the key for me to get a benefit from that. So hit him up on Instagram and all that, guys, because he's a knowledge bomb. And Taste the Rainbow. And we'll be back with more soon enough. I'll be back in Brisbane. Maybe these guys will be in Sydney, and we'll keep some cool stuff coming your way.
We'll be in Melbourne, Nationals.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's coming. Thank you, guys. Catch you soon. At the airport, Chris has dropped me off. Rah, what a weekend. Thank you.
Tops.
All right,
Awesome.
we'll be back on soon.
See you, brother.
And just keep your eyes out. It can be on YouTube soon.
Be interesting to see what this video looks like.
Yeah, and I'll be sick. All right, just at the airport now. Time to head back to Sydney. It's 4 p.m. I'll be back there at about 6 o'clock. Pick up my car, head home. Ness, my girlfriend, will come over for the night and we can hang out. And it's been a fantastic weekend. Learned a lot off Critter and off Jesse and met some great people. So I'm keen to bring more of this cool content to you guys. Those guys will be in Sydney. I'll be back in Brisbane to see them and it should be exciting. So hopefully if you got something out of these videos, check those other guys out, subscribe, like, all that kind of good stuff. And I'll catch you guys real soon.